Oh my God, Caleb G.
Okay, take that out. Take that out. That's all I could think of. That's all I could think of the entire time.
Okay.
Take that out.
All right, I'll take it out. Welcome, everyone, to another Six Flags show. I'm a little worried we're not mic'd up. Can you hear us?
Yeah.
This show is going to be about what?
I'm not really sure.
I'm not really sure either. I just kind of threw this together. Six Flags on Facebook. Every Friday we'll post some updates to the park, which is really cool. They'll post pictures of like fixing up the rides, doing maintenance, cleaning the paths, refurbishing various things. It's kind of cool to see some of the pictures. But I don't know who's in charge of Six Flags St. Louis Facebook page, but they do a very poor job of responding to people. And I don't know if that's their intention, but people ask questions and they will respond to the positive ones. But if anyone says anything like, what's happening with this? Why don't we do that? Nothing. Hardly ever. So, again, Six Flags. I'm available.
I'm also available.
Caleb was available too. I will do it for minimum wage, and I will respond to these people appropriately. Maybe funny. Maybe they would like a troll account.
Like Wendy's?
Like Wendy's. That'd be kind of funny. But I don't think that's what they want to go with. So I would actually respond appropriately and give people some information that they're asking for. Even if it's not the answer they're looking for, I will just say, we're not sure. Instead of saying nothing, which I think is just ticking people off. Will that tick you off?
Yeah.
So I went and copied a few of these comments from people over the last couple months. We're going to show a few and just see what they said. These are comments that Six Flags didn't respond to. Nick Andrew wrote, hope you have more than one show this time. At least 2 minutes. I think he meant at least two minimum. Like two minimum shows. So what shows do they have there, Caleb?
Where, Six Flags?
Mm-hmm. We're not talking about Fright Fest.
I don't know.
That's Caleb goes to the park regularly, and he doesn't even know what shows they have. Because they don't have any.
They have magic sometimes, right?
No.
No magic?
That's like Halloween sometimes.
Oh.
The only thing they really have is the Miss Kitty show sometimes. And it's not like even every day. And that's it. I think that's it. Well, you said you want to be one of the writers for these comments. What would you put in? I would say, Nick, what do you suggest?
Yeah.
Let's make it happen. This is the same thing. Josh says, please bring back summer palace shows. There's nothing in the palace at all. Basically the entire year up until Fright Fest, when they do the Love at First Fright, which it's fine, but they do the same show every year. So why is there nothing in there? They have all these theaters. There's nothing in. So I would say, Josh, great idea. We're looking to hopefully bring those back someday. I remember when I was a kid, they had like the acrobats of like China in there one summer. It was kind of cool. It was cool. But I don't think they get the crowds daily to warrant some of these shows. Now, this is one that Six Flags actually responds to. Thank you guys so much for all y'all's hard work and responding to your fans. It looks amazing. They're not responding at all, but they did respond to her. Thank you. We will pass it on to our teams. Jeanette says, any plans to update the parking areas? The main parking area isn't that terrible.
Yeah.
But the other side where the overflow is, and then where like the buses park, and if it's kind of a crowded day, people will park over there. That's a war zone. Have you been over there lately?
Not lately.
It's not drivable in some of the lanes. It's terrible and it's embarrassing. I don't understand why they don't try at least to patch some of the holes. It doesn't have to be beautiful, but Jeanette, I would say currently we do not, but hopefully someday we will. I don't know anything.
I remember when they had dolphin shows there. Please bring them back.
Okay, I don't remember dolphin shows. I think that was before my time, but it was basically where Pandemonium is.
Oh, is that why it's kind of like a...
Yeah, That was
Yeah.
when I was a kid, it was diving shows because there was like a pool there, and they would jump off, like they would climb up this huge like tower and jump in. And I think they may have set them on fire at some point.
Yeah.
But dolphin shows in that little pool, I don't even see how that's even humane. And I'm not
Yeah.
like a member of PETA. And I know SeaWorld got blasted for the Shamu thing. Dolphin shows at Six Flags, they don't even have, I don't think they even have those at the zoo, do they?
No.
If anything, are they even at like the aquarium? I don't know about dolphins. I know they have sea lions,
Yeah.
but no. We need rides and regular shows. It would cost too much to upkeep dolphins. Plus, you need a huge pool, and they're not going to spend the money on that. But they didn't respond. Why don't they respond?
Enjoy these every week. Any chance we could see a sneak peek or preparation of the Funhouse? It's what I'm anticipating most for the season.
Joker Funhouse?
Oh, that's what they're talking about.
They didn't have it ready for last season? Seems like a legitimate question.
They're
Why would you not respond to that? Saying, yes, we will post an update on it soon.
20 years of old glory being silent. Bring back some music, please.
They're talking about the good old amphitheater.
Oh.
Makes absolutely no sense why they have nothing in there. The only thing they do is some band competition, like one weekend a year. Well, Frank, I would say, yes, we are working on getting REO Speedwagon. Who else can we get? America and and Styx. They'll be performing. Even if they have to charge like $10, people will go.
Yeah.
I just don't understand. And you get people into the park to buy their $20 hot dogs. When are you going to replace the flag at the highway sign? It's getting torn and tattered and needs to be at half staff. This was from like a month ago, so I don't know if they have done this, but of course they haven't replied. And a couple other people have mentioned this too, that the flag was looking bad, which is very disrespectful. If the flag is American flag is ever tattered, you're supposed to take it down and give it to the Boy Scouts or military to dispose of it properly. Flags is in your name. You need to take care of your flags.
Getting excited for the season already. Got passes locked and loaded for the whole family. Six Flags St. Louis. Is there even an option for any behind the scenes tours, or is this the closest we can get?
I thought this was interesting because I think people would go on a behind the scenes tour if they offered it.
Yeah.
We would do it. They probably wouldn't let you film or maybe take photos. I doubt it if it's backstage, but I would do it. Why wouldn't I mean, if I feel like they should offer that.
Yeah.
Would you do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be like super exciting,
Yeah.
but if they throw in like
it's not like Disney.
no, if they would throw in like a meal and you got to meet Pepe Le Pew or something, I mean, I think it's a good idea. I think they should say, "Great idea, Mike. We'll take that back to Salim and see what he says." Six Flags St. Louis. Have you all thought about putting up cameras in the park on Earth Cam? Zoos, museums, other tourist attractions have live feeds, and it's fun to travel the world to see. I thought this was interesting too. I never go on these, but they have a 24/7 feed.
Yeah.
I think it'd be kind of cool to stick one up somewhere like on the Colossus or something, or somewhere, or on the top of the palace. Or
Have you seen the ones that are in like airports in like New York
no,
and like England?
mm-mm.
There's like live cameras of just like, I guess, like just people walking. Wherever.
I think it'd be kind of cool to have live cameras like even in the in season and off season to see, like, just check in on Six Flags.
The only problem with that would be people kind of decide to do stuff
like
when
like the portal.
Yeah, like flash the camera.
Well, if they did it, I don't know. I mean maybe.
That'd be the only downside.
If people knew where they were, and I don't know.
Yeah, maybe just like have it high up.
Have it high up enough.
Where you can't
or change it around where people don't know where they are. I don't know. They'd probably figure it out. Oh, here we go.
Why don't you do Holiday in the Park anymore? Why don't you do any of the Joy FM or Boost concerts anymore?
I don't know what those are, but I know they did do like Christian bands. That was like the last thing they ever did at the amphitheater 7, 8, 9 years ago, maybe now. At least bring those back. I mean, there's bands that'll perform there for free. And if anything, it'll get the Christian groups in the park.
Yeah.
Why would you not do that? I don't understand the thinking of that. And of course, Holiday in the Park, they'll say they don't make any money. I think they should reopen it. You don't have to have any of the rides open except for the train and maybe like Justice League or something that's indoors. And just have a bunch of shows. Shows, food, some walkthrough attractions. You know, like instead of Halloween scare zones, they could have Christmas zones. Why don't they do that?
Yeah.
Why don't they respond to her? Okay, I just thought this one was funny.
Can't wait to marathon Boss All Day opening weekend.
Maddie, do we need to send an ambulance there for you? Do we need some medical personnel waiting at the exit of the Boss? I mean, they should be there already because the Boss is so terrible.
Yeah.
But what are you doing? You're gonna ride the Boss all day? Are you
insane?
You must be a very healthy person. If you're not, you're not going to be after opening day. Maddie, I want to meet you after that because I want to see how you're holding up. Will the Carousel and Funhouse be ready for opening day? Love how much investment the Britannia area. It's not really Britannia anymore, but is getting these past few years. Supergirl, Joker, Rookie Racer, expanded Primos, the Carousel revamp. I agree. That whole area has gotten a lot of love. Six Flags responded to this one. Stay tuned for a Friday behind the scenes dedicated to the Carousel. It'll be a fun one. We are always excited to showcase what our team works so hard on. So we are going to get a Carousel update coming soon. They didn't mention anything about the Funhouse. And I don't really know why they put so much love into that corner of the park while the other corner where Tidal Wave was is nothing. There's nothing over there.
Yeah, there is nothing.
So it's weird the stuff they'll reply to. Like they'll pick and choose. Family eagerly awaits the Carousel being reopened. Six Flags responds. We are so excited for everyone to see it. It will have been worth the wait. They respond to that one. Okay, you want to read this one?
Yeah. How about retracking or shoring up the Boss? It's getting to ninja level of unrideable. Hope the Boss gets looks at it. Was my favorite, but rode it back in October 2024. It is bad. I will not get on it till it gets better.
It is unrideable. They did post updates about maintenance, but didn't say anything about retracking. I think it just said maintenance. It needs more than maintenance. It needs a lot of work to ride the Boss because I mean it's gonna hurt people, especially Maddie.
Yeah. If they would invest in better food and some shows, my family would get season passes, but as it stands, they are the worst Six Flags. If nothing else, they should sell to someone who actually wants to make it great.
Let's make Six Flags great again. For one thing, how do you know it's the worst Six Flags? Have you been to all of them? I mean, if you've been to all of them, then you can say that. But if you haven't, I mean, I'm sure we're never ranked last.
Yeah.
We're at the bottom few, but we're not last. There's 3 or 4 that are worse than ours. I don't think the food is like horrible. It's amusement park food. It's adequate. It's not great. The prices are too high, but it's not that bad.
Bumper cars, please.
They need more family rides, and this is, I mean, not necessarily a family ride, but it's a ride that most people can ride.
Why'd they get rid of it?
They put in a Boomerang where it was. I don't know. They could easily build a new one. Like, yeah, they could put it in the spot where Excalibur was. Really, I mean, sort of. So I don't know. They didn't reply to it. Here's a video that they're wanting you to take your field trip or book a corporate event to come to Six Flags St. Louis. And it's hysterical because none of the footage in this video is of Six Flags St. Louis.
Yeah.
It's Great America.
Yeah.
And of course, everyone knows that. They're not dumb. They call it out on these comments, which I just thought was hysterical. They're like, yeah, this video wasn't even made at Six Flags St. Louis. Nope. Notice it was Great America right away. So Six Flags St. Louis, on your page, it says Six Flags St. Louis, and then you post this video of footage from Great America. Like, come on, go around and just make another like 30-second clip. You do that with other videos. I don't get it. But again, I think they should hire me, or at the least Caleb, to take over their social media respondents, or whatever you call it, because it's poor. And I just feel like they should be able to at least respond to people. And we'll see you next time. May the Six Flags adventure continue.
Bye. Oh, like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah.